You want to know the hardest part about showing up every single day? The fact that you gotta show up regardless how you feel, regardless who did you wrong, regardless of your past, regardless of, again, how you feel that day. You know, you could wake up just not in the best mood or like depressed, quote unquote depressed, but you still gotta show up. You gotta show up if somebody stabbed you in the back, the person that, you know, you grew up together, stabbed you in the back, you guys are no longer friends, and they got you all down and out. You still got to show up the next day. The sun's still going to rise the next day. Regardless of how you feel, that sun going to come up and it's going to go down. That day going to pass you by regardless of how you feel. And I think that's one of the hardest parts about showing up every single day, bro. And it's like it's a mental thing. It's a mindset that, again, regardless of how I feel, I may not feel like doing this. I might not feel like filming today. But I know I got to do it to get to that next level, right? I gotta keep that smile on my face regardless. And the thing is, like, it's, you know, you guys hear people say all the time that, you know, behind that smile is so much pain. And while that might be true, again, everything's a mental thing. It's all about how you react to it, right? You can have, like, the worst thing possible happen to you, but you always got to keep that positive mindset. You always got to think about the positive out of that situation. And again, this is all easier said than done, trust me. I always try to be the content creator that I would want to see, right? Like, I always try to be a little transparent with you guys, just because, like the certain content creator that I like to watch is somebody who is always positive, right? Keeps a positive mindset and entertaining to watch, but at the same time, between all those levels, has a level of transparency that shows that they are a real human too. Like, I never like to just be in tune to somebody's life that, like, really just shows you nothing but the good, right? Because it's kind of like that's not reality, right? Like, that's unrealistic. So again, I always try to be like that content creator that I would want to watch, right? Somebody who always shows that, like, everything's good, everything's, you know, goody two shoe, and that, you know, they don't face troubles in life. And again, like I said, there's always that level of transparency. I'm not saying that freaking they go bankrupt or they foreclose on their home, they got to show that. That's not what I'm saying. Again, it's just that level of transparency that I always look for in everybody's content. Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but keep going, and you got to show up every single day. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. We're back to another video. I know that was a different intro, but we got to find some wrapping paper for this car because we got to wrap it like a Christmas present. I got to keep my promise to you guys. And it's 77 degrees out here. Guys, that's crazy. Welcome to Ocean Beach.
I have to drift, I can stand the fight. You're acting like a baby and I think you don't mind. Pushing every button just to push me aside. I'm going really mad, you see, cause sometimes we've denied it. Little signs been there all along. We stayed together cause we felt alone. You never dig when I'm in the zone. And now I've been childish, pretending I'm the only one to blame. It's not a single player kind of game. You feel the same. Just give me a break up. I think I'll pull off my makeup.
I am not gonna lie to y'all. The moment I stepped in the store to purchase this, I regretted making that promise. Now, I couldn't find anyone that I liked that looked better than this. This one's kind of like a low-key wrap. You know, it's just tan and it has like the Santa Claus face on it. I think it's gonna look sick, to be honest, but it is gonna take so long, it's not gonna be fun. All right, let's go ahead and get this hood done and let's see how bad it is, even though this is like the easiest part of the whole car. And just like that, we have the hood finished. So it wasn't that hard, but it did take longer than I expected, which brings me to my next point. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the swing now that I did the hood. I don't know if I wanna have like a piece go over it or if I wanna actually like have individual like slots inside so that you can kind of like see the wing, or it's just gonna look like one big wing by me just wrapping it over. I don't know, but it's coming along fairly good, I guess. We currently have the front bumper, we have the hood, fender, door, A-pillar, the side skirt, the rear quarter panel, all finished. I don't want to show you guys this process just because it is a long and extended process. I'd rather just like show you bits and pieces. I'm saving the bumper for last because this is gonna be the longest part of the whole entire thing, but it's going along pretty well though. And days later, guys, we have finally finished wrapping this car in all wrapping paper. Dog, look at this. That's crazy. Like I said, I didn't want to show you guys this process because this was a very long and very winded process. I am well aware that some of this is gonna rip off because like the winds and stuff like that, it's not, there's no way that this is gonna stay intact for like the rest of like the 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm probably gonna have it on here. But I mean, I just wanted to make a video. I wanted to take a couple pictures. I think it'd be cool. I just realized I'm not done though because I still got to make that hole for the, what do you call it? The bumper, so that we can actually get airflow in. But other than that, she is all wrapped. Dude, this is hilarious. I think the reason why it kind of took a little longer than it should have too is because I wanted to make sure that this was 100% reversible, right? Like I didn't want to like take it off and like have to worry about like the what do you call it, like the glue from the tape or like tape in like unnecessary spots and stuff like that. So that being said, that's why I just wrapped over the wing so I wouldn't have to like worry about all that stuff. So when I'm ready to take it off, I just take the tape off of the glass and like just rip it off. So as you guys can see, there's stuff everywhere too, right? The garage is a freaking mess, but I'm just grateful through this process that I'm actually able to do this in a garage, right? Like the garage is closed, I have that light, I can work, there's plenty of room to walk around the car, right? I can clearly walk around the car, in the back of the car, I got wheels back here, I got like a workbench slash storage back here, right? This light makes a huge difference though, because like, look, I turned this off, you just have this wimpy light. And the thing is that I was gonna say it's aftermarket. It's not stock. Like I replaced that light. And like, look how big of a difference this makes. Crazy. All right, and here we go for the world to see. When I tell you guys, everyone is looking, look. I can't get his reaction because he fast, but literally everyone is looking. I mean, that's what you expect, right? We got this girl in the back taking pictures. This car is the worst car to look in the rear view because the wing's like totally in the way. You guys probably can't see it, but it's like, I can see that the roof is like already ripped or something's going on, so I don't know. Yeah, and you can literally see it. Yeah, yeah. And it didn't even last, not even a mile, dog. Well, okay, maybe that was a mile, but still. Look, it already started ripping right here. Makes sense though. The wind like brought everything up and it just started ripping. I don't know, it kind of looks fire though. You can't tell me that don't look fire. It started ripping right here, right in the middle. And then it came underneath here and got this. Gotta make sure that that tape doesn't get on the paint. It got that. And then it started ripping right here. And then right here it was coming off. Yeah, it's a whole entire mess. Well, the thing is though, I think I've said it though, I knew this was gonna happen, right? I knew that this car was not gonna make it on the freeway, right? It was just literally here to, I don't know, bring some type of holiday spirit into the streets. But I'm not gonna lie though, it looks low-key fire. I think what I'm gonna do is to like, cause it's not supposed to look like perfect, right? So now that this happened, I'm just gonna like get blue tape and like just patch everything that ripped and stuff. I'm not even gonna try to like fix it up to make it look what it did before all that happened. Where we must leave. Hopefully by the time we get back home it's not fully destroyed, because like I said, I will patch it up because I spent way too long. Look yeah, I spent way too long on this. What you think, big dog? Nah? You not trying to look? No? You thinking about something else, huh? Something else on his mind. You're like, man, this girl don't look, what's that? Oh. She's laughing. You guys just can't see because she has very dark tint. Well, that didn't last very long. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna put blue tape. Cause now that I drove it, freaking not even like a mile, if that, maybe like mile and a half. I know where the weak parts are at, right? So I'm just gonna patch it up with blue tape, and then we'll just go from there. But for the most part, everything else held on tight. Yeah, everything else held on tight. I just gotta patch that up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Right here, that lip down there, you guys can see, it's pretty much it. I'm surprised under here held on because that's not even taped to anything. I just like tucked it, so that's cool. That's coming off a little bit. Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty solid. I'm gonna go ahead and patch some of this stuff up right now. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video because we might take this to the beach just to get everybody's reaction, right? I appreciate you guys for watching this one. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, stay safe, and stay tuned.